Today's lesson is lesson 110-1, multiplying by 5 facts and drawing pictures and writing multiplication number sentences to show equal groups. When we do equal groups, we always say that there are so many groups of 5 pennies, let's say, equals so many pennies. So we're going to say that I have groups of 5 pennies, and the first number is telling me how many groups I have. So this first one, I have 0 groups of 5 pennies. Well, if I have 0 groups, that means I have no pennies, so my answer will be 0. If I have 1 group of 5 pennies, then I will have just 5 pennies. I only have 5. Okay, so, and we do it by multiplying. So 0 times 5 is 0, 1 times 5 is 5, 2 times 5 is 10, 3 times 5 is 15, 4 times 5 is 20, 5 times 5 is 25, 6 times 5 is 30, 7 times 5 is 35, 8 times 5 is 40, and 9 times 5 is 45. So if I wanted to draw a picture of 3 groups of 5 pennies, well, I'm going to have 5 pennies in 3 separate groups. And so it would look something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1 group. Okay, so I need 2 more of 5 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a second group of 5 pennies. And finally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my third group of 5 pennies. So if you're asked to draw a picture, it would look something like this. 3 groups of 5 pennies. And how many pennies do I have? Well, it was 5, 10, 15. I have 15 pennies. Okay. What about the next one? 1 group of 5 pennies. Well, let's make my 5 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 1 group. And I only need 1 group. So 1 group of 5 pennies equals 5 pennies. Okay, in here I've got a bunch of groups of pennies, and I want to know how many groups, or how many pennies I have all together and how many groups I have. So first let's count how many groups I have. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 groups of 5 pennies. So all together, I end up with 35 pennies. And you can see that by counting it. Now, a good way to count by 5s is by using a clock. Each of the numbers on a clock represents 5 minutes. So from the 12 to the 1, that's 5 minutes. The 1 to the 2 is 5 minutes. 2 to 3 is 5 minutes. So if I wanted to count it, and we wanted to count around, starting at 12, we'd go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So there are a total of 60 minutes in a whole hour. Okay? And so 12 times 5 equals 60. Hey, and that's it for this lesson. Good luck on your homework.